Okay, hi guys, welcome back. My name is AJ and this is CrzyDreamr. Today's pick a card reading is going to be about what is your higher self trying to convey to you. So when I say higher self, I mean, God, source energy, infinite intelligence, whatever is beyond our perception of, reality, whatever is higher than us, guiding us all. With the collective consciousness, the source of the collective consciousness, and that we are all a part of and tapped into. So this one's pile number 1, the malachite crystal ball. Pile number 2, this is the tiger's eye heart crystal. And then we have pile number 3 here, and this would be the opal star card. So, if you guys resonate with this message, please like, share, and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. And yeah, just take some time, take 3 deep breaths, and whichever one catches your eye, pick that. But really try to come from a centered place in your higher self in order to connect with the pile that you most connect with, or the crystal that you most resonate with. Okay, so we're about to begin your reading. See you guys in a bit. Bye. Okay, my pile ones, welcome back. This is your what your higher self is trying to tell you reading. So as I can see from the cards, you are coming into yourself, pile ones. You are really coming into yourselves, and you are being divinely guided at this time. So right here we have I am whole. That is your affirmation card. So it says, I am perfectly created. I am a wonderful, unique individual. Every lesson I have learned, every risk I have taken, and every achievement I have made contributed to who I am. Because of that, I am whole. That is very powerful. At this time, your higher self can be telling you, you know what, maybe you need to find some tranquility and some wholeness within yourself. Maybe you are just coming out of a relationship into which you maybe felt whole and complete, but maybe that other person wasn't whole and complete. Maybe that's what your whole struggle was in the relationship, that you were trying to convey, to not just that person, but yourself, that, you wanted a sense of fullness within yourself. So any relationship for you will be right once you are whole and complete and that other person is whole and complete, right? So here I will tell you all the tarot cards that we have. So we have the 5 of Wands here. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. We have the 5 of Swords here. We have the 4 of Pentacles, and then we have the 9 of Swords. And then on the other side, we have the 9 of Pentacles. We have Pele. This is like the goddess, mythical goddess tarot deck. So we have Pele, and we have this child creative spark. So I believe this is a Page of Wands here. So what I'm getting, what I feel that is going on is that, you might have left a situation that you were holding on to because, or somebody left a situation. A situation occurred here in which, maybe you felt like you won, or that you kind of got what you were looking for, but at the end, like, no one really felt like, they won, because, I felt like if this is relationship, if this has to do with love, then, maybe, one person felt like, okay, well, I won, but at what cost? At what cost to my heart? What cost to my soul? And maybe it was a difficult thing to let that go, for both of you, or for, whoever resonates with this message right now. You could also be dealing with, sleepless nights, or, anxiety, or worrying about the situation. But it seems like Spirit is trying to tell you that everything is coming into fruition. This is divinely guided. You could also be coming out of this state of anxiety, this state of perplexity, this state of like sleepless nights, and you're melding back into yourself again, okay? Here we have abundance and we have love. And you know, divine timing. This message for the divine timing says all the stars are aligned for you during this time. If you're looking for a sign that you are in the right place at the right time, this is it. Your steps are being divinely guided, okay? So yes, why it may hurt now, why it may have caused like some anxiety on your part or the everyone's part, you know, what Spirit is trying to convey to you is that you are whole and complete, and you are ready to move forth with new possibilities in your life, okay? So our oracle cards here are nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. We have emotions are running high, super moon, and don't let pride get in your way. So, you know, when it comes to love, maybe somebody might be coming back for you. Maybe someone wants, you know, maybe nothing's really set in stone with this relationship or this love or something like that, or this connection. And you know, yeah, both of you guys are feeling it, or you know, either one of you guys are feeling it pretty deeply, but someone's not gonna let pride get in the way, and I think they're gonna, you know, maybe come forth and try to give you an offer or something. But you know, I don't know if you're gonna accept it or not. Let me see. I want to get one more, because we have the Nine of Pentacles here. This is, well, it says Earth 9 community, right? But typically this signifies the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is all about a self-sufficient feminine energy, you know, self-sufficiency, kind of like not just living but thriving through you know, having what they need and even the things that they want in life, you know. So just about thriving and self-sufficiency and independence, and even finding like here a sense of community. That could be a sense of community with girls in your life, women in your life, your friends, your homegirls, you know, anything, you know. And maybe you had to kind of let certain things go. A former self of you, your old self, had to let something go in order to purify your soul and to come back new, you know. Maybe you had to set boundaries, you know. Maybe this whole thing is allowing you to understand your worth and what you deserve, and look at the bigger picture when it comes to where and what you're being called to do. We also have the Page of Wands, which is like a good message, a happy message, inspiration, you know. It says creative spark. Maybe you might be feeling more creative than you ever had, or maybe you know, so many ideas could be coming to you where it's the divine timing to put those ideas into action, because life and God and source and your higher self is telling you that right now is the time to make that leap of faith into your independence, into your self-sufficiency, okay? And that, you know, creating healthy boundaries is an amazing part of the deal, and is more, you know, it's beneficial and it's pertinent. That's what you need to be doing, right? So here we have, yeah, so these oracle cards, we have leap, you go first, the universe will catch you, right? And then you have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? And then the last oracle card is warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Yeah. So Spirit is really trying to convey to you that you need to take a leap of faith into the unknown of being independent. Maybe you need to be single for a while. Maybe you just need to come into a sense of community within yourself, in this wholeness of who you are, and being able to translate that to the world, because you have a message that needs to be heard right now, you know. Okay, let's see if you got any more messages. Enlightenment, yeah, enlightenment. You're experiencing a moment of enlightenment right now. that God and your higher self is trying to convey to you. You are feeling more invigorated, more of yourself than you ever have, and you need to take this leap of faith and go with your intuition. And if that's telling you to stay on that path of self-sufficiency because who knows what it'll bring, then I feel like your higher self is really guiding you here, and it's trying to, you know, show you the way to your independence and your stability, and the way that, you know, you will be better able to serve not just you but your community and the people around you, you know. So then yeah, so you're enlightened, you're becoming enlightened, and you're actually, so we have child, creative spark here, and then we have eternal child. We have two child. You guys could be having, you know, a girl, if you like, if you guys are looking to, you know, have a child or something like that, you could be having a child. I don't feel like you are. I feel like you're really reconnecting with your inner child, you know, that eternal child, that spark of light that persists no matter what, you know. So I don't know if you guys could see that, but it's a beautiful card. Yeah, so your eternal child is coming in. The things that you may have wanted to do, the places in which you knew you were being led and you were, you know, called to become is coming out, and you're manifesting, you know, your higher self and your inner child. We even have self here. Your higher self is trying to, you know, is talking straight to you here with this higher self card. Okay? So, and sometimes it feels messy to ask questions about, okay, well, who am I? What am I here to do? What is my purpose? But, you know, delve deep. We have the river here, and this speaks about like water, emotions, and really delving deep into those emotions, okay? So there's no, you might feel super emotional. Look, we have emotions are running high, this super moon. So you might feel super emotional. You might feel very like delving deep into like who you are and what you have to contribute to this world. But you have to remember patience, and you're the alchemy of your own reality, okay? You're the alchemist, excuse me, of your own reality. So every thought, every idea, every notion, every action that you take is helping you, and your higher self is conspiring to help you facilitate those goals, those desires. Okay, so one more card. Thank you, God. Thank you. Light worker. Yeah, you're a light worker. Yep. So you came here to really make a difference on planet Earth right now. You came here to really make a difference and to help people to raise their vibrations, to raise their frequencies, because we are in the 5D, or we are actually entering 5-dimensional realm of existence. And that's when everyone is feeling whole and complete, and that's where, well, or the majority of the collective is feeling whole and complete, and that we have a lot to offer, not just to ourselves but to people around us. Yeah, so, you know, this is what you're here to do. You're here to bring people together, to awaken their senses, to awaken who they actually are on the inside, and to help facilitate humanity through this transition period, okay? You are really here to make a difference, and abundance, love is coming from it. You know, you could be operating with you know, a group of women in your life, a group of girls in your life that, you know, you care about and you're tight with, and they might be helping you to facilitate your work at this time, whatever that is, right? But always keep that creative spark, keep that creativity going, because it's just going to offer you more and more enlightenment and more abundance into what it is that you're being called here to do. Okay, my pile number ones, I love you so much. Thank you so much. I hope this resonated. If the message resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. CrzyDreamr, that's CrzyDreamr. You could reach me on my IG too. Same spelling, CrzyDreamr_, okay? You guys can always contact me if you want private readings. DM me or just email me, message me. More description will be in the I'm so sorry. So more information on where you could contact me for personal readings will be in the description below. Okay, I love you guys. Take care, and I really hope this resonated with you. Bye. Okay, my pile number twos. thank you for joining me and welcome back. So I don't know if you guys can see these cards. Sorry, but it's, you guys had a lot to say. I'm thinking about like kind of making sure that I shuffle the cards and then pick them without seeing, you know, what comes up first, because y'all's had a lot to say and it was very succinct in what it's trying to say. So okay, so your affirmation message is I am discerning. I am discerning. So I am discerning, which is ironic because the numerology of this card is 20, and then you add 2 and 0 together, it's number 2. So, you know, source, your higher self is speaking directly to you. Okay, I am discerning. I love myself enough to say no to people and situations that don't deserve my highest good. I am discerning. So yeah, pile number 2s. I'm just really getting that, you know, okay, so let's begin with reading off of your tarot, okay? And then we'll get to your other messages. So yeah, so your tarot on this side, we have the 10 of Cups, the Sun card, the 8 of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles, okay? And then for your affirmations, confidence is key to success, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, so sorry. So for your oracle, the Moonology deck is confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo, balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. Your dreams need a practical plan is what this says, full moon in Taurus, and hold your vision, fixed moon, okay? So what I'm getting here, pile number 2s, is on this side is that, listen. It seems as if you're looking for emotional fulfillment right now. You're looking for happiness. You're searching for something that will make you fulfilled, that will give you more clarity into your emotions, and that will fill your cup up, right? The 10 of Cups is all about filling your cup up to its entirety and having the whole spectrum of emotional fulfillment. This is why they have the rainbow here, you know, that whole spectrum of emotional fulfillment and satisfaction, emotional needs met in love and life and whatever it is that you're looking for those emotional needs to be met, right? So it's no coincidence that even at the bottom with these other messages, the thread and the warrior, they have rainbows attached to them. So you're looking for a spectrum. You're looking for the whole gamut of fulfillment. This is what you're looking for. You're looking for your soul to be fulfilled at this time. And here with the Sun card, it seems as if you will have success. You will have success because you are a divine being. We all are. But your divinity really shines through, like this baby on this picture, you know? Your divinity really shines through. But for some reason, here with the 8 of Swords, you know, you might be in a self-imposed imprisonment due to your thoughts, right? Because maybe in the past you felt left out in the cold. Maybe you have felt like, you know, just kind of on one leg, just hopping to and fro, not really knowing your direction, not really knowing where you're going or what's out there for you. But as the 8 of Swords suggests, if you just unbind yourself from these mental constraints, all this happiness, all this love, all this success can come in. But you have to be discerning, like this affirmation card says. You have to be discerning enough to know when something does not serve your highest good and allowing yourself to be able to say no to that, okay? Because that will really help you. So here with the oracle cards, it literally tells a story here. Confidence is your key to success. You have to be confident. And even when that means faking it till you make it, just acting as if. There's this philosopher, thought leader from like I think the early 1930s or something. His name was Neville Goddard, and his whole philosophy was act as if, right? That's how we get to the finish line. That's how we get to the things that we're looking for and that we're searching for in life, and our goals and our desires and our wants and our ambitions, is that we basically see ourselves at the finish line already, you know, kind of like that fake it till you make it notion, like, you know, just confidence in yourself and in your ability. And you should have confidence. And once you start to exude confidence in yourself and your ability, that will fill you up to completion. That will give you a sense of complete emotional stability here with this 10 of Cups. And here with this balanced spirituality and practicality, with the full moon in Pisces, it's saying that once you are in that place of chi, that place of centeredness, that place of balance, that place of divinity, you will feel vitality. You will feel your inertia just shine through. You will feel that sun radiate from within, without, and everybody will see it. But first, you have to be practical in what it is that you want. And by practicality, I mean repetition. Practice, practice, practice. Taking yourself out of these self-imposed limitations, because she is barely binded, okay, only by her thoughts. She is binded and she is confined to this self-imposed imprisonment, right? So literally, when you have these thoughts, pray, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is a prayer in and of itself, okay? And do not victimize yourself. Do not victimize yourself here with this Five of Pentacles, because the Five of Pentacles suggests victimization and feeling just left out in the cold, like, you know, you can't move forward, or you're moving forward but at a slow pace. But if you really recognize what is going on in this picture, they are outside of a church, and that means solace, that means divinity, that means through God you could get through anything. But you have to seek God. You have to seek your higher self. This is what your higher self is trying to tell you. Your divine nature. You're already divine. You really are already whole and complete, but you will not allow yourself to see this because of your perpetual thoughts, right? So yeah, like I'm saying, hold that vision here with this, and be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself, pile number twos, because you have to realize that patience is a virtue, and you need time to cultivate. You need time to come into this, and you need time for your subconscious mind to realize the affirmations, the things that you say on a daily basis, and to align it to what you actually are. Align it to what the external world is going to see from you projecting all that beautiful ideas, divine guidance, wisdom, and insight, affirmations from within. That's going to project out, but you need to have patience and you need to do the work, right? So hold your vision, act as if, keep holding the vision. Who cares if it feels phony at first? It doesn't matter, because the subconscious mind does not know the difference between, you know, real or fake, right or wrong. It doesn't. It only knows what you tell it, okay? So for our message here, we have shadow work. Okay, it says, now may be the time to integrate the duality of your nature. On this three-dimensional plane of existence, humans have within them and tend to experience the light and the dark, highs and lows, ups and downs. Yet do not fear this. This is why you incarnated, to merge the two and allow both energies to work in favor with the divine. We have divine here twice. Like, you know, divine, your higher self is really guiding you into coming into what it is you want and what it is you feel like you need from yourself. But you have to stop with these incessant depleting thoughts and these lower, I don't want to say, they are kind of lower frequency thoughts, but like self-imposed entrapments, you know, because you could easily, you know, just wiggle out of these binds and walk out of this self-imposed imprisonment. And this is why this sword is here to tell you, just walk out, you know, just take a leap of faith and walk out and continue to do the work and continue to integrate that shadow self, okay? So here on this side, we have the Seven of Wands, and it seems like you're coming into defending yourself more, because you feel that you feel that your higher self is calling you to do something, right? To be a part of something, maybe higher than yourself. And you're defending your position, you're defending yourself at all costs. You know, you're standing up for yourself finally, and that's beautiful. You know, you may have had a lot of heartache in your life, or soul patterns that needed to be released. And I can see that you are really going into yourselves, right? So, okay, so let me clarify this side, pile number two. So here we have the Seven of Wands. We have the King of, Yes. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands. That's courage. So you're beginning to have more courage within yourself, and learning that courage comes from within, right? So then also we have the King of Swords. We have Yemaya, because this is the mythical goddess oracle deck. The mythical goddess tarot deck. So we have Yemaya, and this is the oracle. So in the traditional tarot, this would be the Hermit card. So Virgo. Some of you guys could be Virgos, just saying. Also here we have the Ace of Wands, which is, illumination, newfound clarity. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is child consciousness. It's like, kind of like saying, like, enter your higher self through your child consciousness. And look, the Page of Swords, it has a white bird and a black bird, duality, shadow self, shadow work, integrating both those higher selves and those quote unquote lower selves, so that it works for you, not against you. Okay. But yeah, you're standing up to yourself because you are being called to help aid in elevating consciousness, like our pile number ones kind of said the same thing. Because and maybe you might be able to help people in a different way because of heartaches that you faced in the past, maybe you've had to go inner, and you always seek within yourself, which is great, as the Hermit card suggests, and you always kind of center, maybe from heartache and stuff like that. It brings you back into center, right? But now you're knowing your worth, and you're knowing how to discern. You have the King of Swords here, which is visionary. Okay, this is like Aquarius, and you are learning to cut off things that no longer serve you. Okay, if they don't serve you and they don't serve your higher purpose, you are finding the strength and the courage to say no. Okay, just no, that's it. Because you found this new illumination in your soul, this newfound energy, these new beginnings, these new opportunities are coming in, and maybe you're having fun with them, maybe you're being playful with them, maybe you're actually, you integrating your dual nature is really doing you such a service right now. Okay, and it's allowing you to transcend consciousness, when you do that integration. So these oracle cards, we have in Rama, where are you being called to journey to? And then we have Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? We have Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. The Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Yes, you have, especially as the oracle. Look, you're the oracle here in this reading. And then the Warrior Woman, have you answer your deepest calling? So pile number 2 is, I am so sorry about that. So anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, you are making up your mind that you are going to stand up for yourself regardless. You are not just going to continue to be, manipulated and have other people use like your kindness against you. You know how like that saying goes, some people can use people's kindness as a weakness, but you're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to be discerning and say and nip it in the bud whenever you see a situation even occur, and you say, no more. This is how I deserve to be treated. This is what it is. And I'm standing up for myself and my convictions, because you are really being led to step up at this time. You are a divine priestess. You have, a warrior spirit that is being called for you to exude right now, and so you can literally help accelerate the vibrations on the planet. This is just more in depth of what pile number 1 was saying, but this pile, your higher self, is really trying to tell you, pile number 2s, that in order to live your most fulfilling life, in whatever regard that is, you have to be more discerning, and you have to integrate that lightness with the darkness. Maybe you might have a, people-pleasing personality, and you might think that that's a good thing, but in reality it's not doing you a service. It's doing you a disservice, if anything, because it's allowing people to kind of walk all over you and take advantage of you. But when you integrate maybe something that you might find a darker nature in you, which is like your power, like you saying no and standing up for yourself, and being kind of like curt and concise to what you know you deserve, and what you know you deserve to experience, and nothing less. Okay, so yeah, you're being called to lead and to step up and to go within and to ask your higher self, God, infinite intelligence, what is it that I need to know at this point? What guidance is it that I need? And I think you're being guided to heal any of those past heartaches or misconceptions of yourself that you had in the past, because you are feeling illuminated right now. You are feeling invigorated, or you will be feeling invigorated to the point where you are going to be allowed to release old patterns, contracts, and past lives for good. Okay? Because you've been training for this for lifetimes with the age of light. You've been training for this. You're a warrior. Okay? And you have been called to answer your deepest calling, your deepest soul mission. Okay, but you have to learn how to integrate that lightness with that darkness, whatever that means to you. You fuse that with you so you could become centered and one, and so you can stand up for yourself, but being humble and confident along with it, right? Even the medallion. So we have three kind of like oracle cards here, because there is a thread that's being there is a thread in your life that is allowing you more clarity and divinity to come out. You're being led to something right now, pile number twos, and you have to realize this, because it's really going to be beneficial for you in the long run. And allow anything that you've been holding to, whether that be excess stuff in your apartment or house or anything, your car, rid it and thank it. Thank it for it serving its purpose, and donate it and get rid of it. Or, just like really question, what does this mean to me? Is this tethering me to something? Is this holding me back? Is this like allowing for my energy to be stifled? Like what is it? Because you are a warrior. You are going to persist, and you are going to make whatever dreams, whatever happiness and vitality and like clarity and inspiration come into your life. You are called to do that, and you are called to do that in the life of others. Okay, so I want one more message. Let's get more but it's going to take patience. Okay, pile number twos, with this shadow work, so just be patient with yourself. Okay, let's pull like two more messages for pile number twos. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, enlightenment again, and hope. Have hope, because you are going through a profound sense of enlightenment, and when you have hope, you'll be able to manifest this enlightenment quicker. Okay, pile number one's got enlightenment too. So that's about all the messages that I have for you today, pile number two. Just remember, stay hopeful. Okay, because you are going to be able to have your emotional fulfillments, your emotional needs met, and be so happy because of that. Okay, you're gonna be living in a state of bliss if you allow your shadow self and you allow the integration of your shadow self with your personality. Okay, pile number twos, I love you so much. If this message resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you in the next reading. Bye-bye. Okay, hi pile number threes. Okay, so let's begin with your reading. I hope I'm finding you guys all well. If this message resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. If not, it's okay. There's other readers out here, and I'm sure you'll find a message that resonates with you. So okay, this is my pile number three. So let's begin with your reading. So on this side, we have the Tower, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Okay, this is so crazy. So your affirmation card is I am perceptive. So let's start with that. I am perceptive. My intuition is powerful. When I am unsure, my intuition is sure. I strengthen my intuition by trusting it and responding to its impulses. I am perceptive. So just like in pile number twos, I don't know if you guys noticed or watched it, but in pile number two's numerology of this card was 20. This is 30, so it's literally 3, so it's pile number 3, so you can't make this stuff up. So yeah, pile number 3, you are very perceptive. You are very you are very connected. I'm actually shocked that I didn't get the connected card here with pile number threes. But you're very perceptive and connective into your intuition. Right here for these tarot cards, we have the Tower, we have the Queen of Wands, and then, like I said previously, we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so maybe you have just went through some type of change, that actually, like, you know, had to happen because you had to have like this tower moment in your life in order for you to pick up the pieces and build on a solid foundation instead of like the quicksand that you were on, right? You know, tower moments, they don't have to be negative. I know a lot of readers or a lot of people who listen to tarot, they might think, oh my God, tower moment, like, you know, this card looks so crazy. But in reality, the tower just signifies change, okay? Something that has to occur so you can come out of any fixed ideologies that you may have had that wasn't built on solid ground, that was built on, like, you know, shaky foundation. And it allows you to rebuild yourself, rebuild your situation, rebuild your circumstance into what it is that you need it to be, okay? And so here you have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is all about perception and intuition. That's why she has a black cat sitting here. The black cat signifies intuition and perceptivity. You know what I'm saying? The Queen of Wands is very sure of herself. She understands what she's doing. She understands where she's going, and she looks good doing it, you know? So maybe you're at a place right now to which you're moving forward. You're stepping out of your comfort zone, and you know, you are learning more about yourself and more about your intuitive nature, right? So right here with the Four of Wands, we also have I'm so sorry, I keep saying Four of Wands, Four of Swords. We also have like rest, you know? Maybe you're in a state of rest, and that's something that you need to acknowledge right now. Maybe you should get more rest. Maybe you have been meditating, you know? Maybe you have been in a state of meditation and contemplation because of this and maybe that's why this perception is coming in so clear as it is, right? So yeah, here with the Four of Swords, it talks about like a deep rest. Like, you know, sometimes it can mean depression, but I don't feel that at all. I feel like either you have came out of that depression by seeking solitude from, you know, your higher self or something, but really you are trying to work on yourselves, and you are trying to come into an understanding. And I feel like this Four of Swords signifies meditation, right? And yeah, so here, these Moonology cards, we have step out of your comfort zone, North Node, which is a tower. Maybe the tower has brought you out to stepping out of your comfort zone, okay? Maybe that tower had to be shaken, had to be rattled, had to be had to come toppling down in order for you to, okay, you know, I feel a little uncomfortable. I feel a little like, you know, why do I feel this way? But let me step out of my comfort zone so I can keep moving forward and keep going to where it is that source, my higher self, is trying to take me, right? So then, yeah, beneath the Queen of Wands, we have your hard work is paying off. New Moon in Capricorn. Yeah, you're moving forward. Your hard work is paying off. And here with the Queen of Wands, she's all about self-sufficiency, hard work, effort. And she does look good doing it. She's a sexy person. She has vitality and is equipped mentally, physically, and emotionally, right? She has her stuff together, basically. So yes, you are moving forward because you have been putting in hard work, and it is paying off, pile number threes. So yeah, also we have underneath the Four of Swords, work through your fears. And this is what you're doing right now. You are acknowledging that, yes, this is now a time for me to work through anything that I have to work through right now and to get stuff done, okay? And yeah, you have this deep, profound acknowledgement, and that could even be an acknowledgement of God. You could tell this person's in a church, because in this picture depicted here of the Four of Swords, it's like a stained glass window, and we're stained glass windows mainly in churches. So yeah, you're acknowledging God right now. You're acknowledging your source capabilities and your light to shine through yourselves, and you're working through your fears here with this new moon in Scorpios. And maybe that does need to consist of meditation and evaluation and stuff like that. So this is what it seems like you are doing. And to know that you are good enough, full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. You have everything in you that you need to succeed, okay? You have everything in you that you need to succeed, and you have to realize that you are good enough for any endeavor that you are partaking, and don't question that, okay? So here is your message. This is shadow work. I think pile number 2's pulled this too. So shadow work. Now may be the time to integrate the duality of your nature. On this three-dimensional plane of existence, humans have within them and tend to experience light and dark, highs and lows, ups and downs. Yet do not fear this. This is why you incarnated, to merge the two and allow both energies to work in favor with the divine, okay? So yeah, you are being called here, pile number 3s. You are being called here to kind of like come into a state of like suspension here. Like not even a suspension, excuse me. Hold on. Okay, let me regather because it's been so yes, my pile number 3s. Okay, so on this side, our tarot, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is design on this card. This is the Mythical Goddess Tarot. So we have the Page of Pentacles. On this card, it says the Child of Earth design. And then we have the Nine of Wands, which is the Nine of Swords, which is criticism. And then we have the Chariot card, Athena. Okay, so it seems like you are being called here to design your life, to really transmute your life into what it is you want it to be, okay? And don't have such worry or sleepless nights or criticize yourselves or others, because that will just, it will hinder your transformation. It will hinder your growth, okay? Allow whatever is going on to kind of like flow through you, because you will end up victorious here with the Chariot card, with Athena, okay? This is the war vehicle. The Chariot is the war vehicle, and it talks about persevering through perseverance and willpower, okay? Here with the Chariot card, because you will be prestigious. You know, you have a calling. You got calling twice. You have calling here, and then you have answer the call with these oracle cards down here. So let's see. Yeah, you're being called to take a leap of faith like a child. It says here in this oracle card, it says leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Your higher self is trying to convey to you, is trying to tell you that be childlike in whatever you do. Learn more, do more, create more, have that fuel. Feel like an apprentice again, and take a leap of faith, and God will catch you. Your higher self will catch you, because this is what you're called to do. Some of you guys might be called to design, might be called to do fashion design or something like that. I don't know, but it just seems as if, like, you know, your higher self is trying to tell you that the universe will catch you. Like, if you take a leap of faith, that's a great thing, because you will be caught. You will be safe, secure, and you will end up prestigious. You know, you have the Chariot card here. You have this is a triumph card. This is a victory card. And you know, you're transforming right now. You have transformation card here. Things are changing on a cellular level. Deep healing. Yeah, so you're in a state of healing right now. You're healing yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit in its totality. And you are being called because you are here to really convey something on earth. You are really here to be prestigious, or you're going to get a lot of prestige or notoriety, acknowledgement, maybe fame. And then, yeah, with the last card, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Now is the time to figure out what it is that you guys want to do in life, pile number 3s. Whether it be something in the public eye, whether it be something in the public arena, I don't know. But, you know, whatever it is, you will be heralded for it. You will be prestigious at whatever it is that you are being called here to do at this time. And synchronicities are on your sign. You might be seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities that are leading you to where you need to go, right? Okay. You might feel very beautiful, very like delicate, very, you know, alluring at this time, but also a little confused, or you don't really know which way you're going here with the Forest and the Maiden. But it's okay to feel lost. It's okay to not know exactly where life is taking you or where you need to go at this time. You could always ask your angels, guides, and ancestors for advice on to what it is that you need to do. because you're really being called here to go after what it is that you are asking about, what it is that you are searching for, what is your calling. You are being called here to, or you're being divinely guided through your higher self to answer that call and to go for it, you know, to delve deep into whatever it is whatever it is that spirit, that your higher self is telling you, that, you know, maybe calling, that may be your calling. You know, don't be afraid to really do the shadow work, to integrate that shadow work, and to ask source, to ask your higher self, what is it that you really need to know at this time? Because you know, our angels, ancestors, and guides will only be able to help us when we ask for their help. Okay. And they will be able to really help us and to protect us and to serve our better good. So thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. What are any more messages, any more clarity that our pile number 3 needs to know? 2 more messages. Okay. So here, I'm getting this one. Wealth. Yes, you guys are going to be very wealthy. Whatever it is that you choose to do, my pile number 3s, you guys, you know, might come into a large sum of wealth or prosperity. But whatever it is that you're called here to do, you are going to be the best at it, because you are really honing your craft, and you are really being able to integrate. You are really actually being able to integrate at this time this shadow work that needs to be done in order to allow yourself to be a force to be reckoned with, and to really cultivate everything that you need to within you, because you're very perceptive. Your intuition is blaring right now. Okay, one last message, Spirit. One last message. Boy, okay. So maybe there is a boy in your life, or maybe there is like a lover in your life that you will be doing this journey with. Maybe you could have a son that's going to teach you something. I don't know. You know, there could be, maybe you have to integrate your masculine and your feminine together in order for all this to happen. Or maybe there will be a man in your life, a boy in your life, someone who's like childlike, that will be able to bring certain things out of you. One more clear, concise message. The last message that pile number 3 needs to hear, Lord. Pile number 3 needs to hear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Prosperity. Oh yeah, you guys got it. So amazing stuff is coming your way, pile number 3. You are doing the shadow work as we speak. You are integrating that light and that darkness, or you have already done so. And things are really unfolding in a beautiful way. Things are really unfolding in a beautiful way, into which, you know, you're able to accomplish your task. Even though you've been through challenges, you're still able to accomplish your task and look good doing it, and get the adequate rest, relaxation, or actually take a moment each night or every day, or whatever you need to do in order to come back to yourself, being in a meditative state, whether you're praying, whether you're meditating, whatever it is, however, you know, one chooses to do meditative practices. This is all aligning for you, pile number 3. Okay, so one last message, dear Spirit. One last message for pile number 3. Tell me more. What is the last clear, concise messages for my pile number 3s, dear Spirit? What does pile number 3's higher self is telling them? Clear, concise message. Last message. Clear, concise messages as to what pile number 3's want their higher selves want them to know. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Clear, concise messages. Last message. Thank you. Trust your path. This came out. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Yes. So you are being divinely guided and supported. And maybe there's going to be a male in your life, a guy, a boy, you know, a male in your life that comes in and helps you kind of cultivate all this, because maybe that is something that your higher self is trying to allow you to do, is integrate that masculinity with the femininity, so it will make the perfect you know, centeredness into what it is that you're working on, or what it is that you're working towards, especially because you're moving forward in your life, pile number 3. So pile number 3's great work. Congratulations. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. You can please subscribe to CrzyDreamr, and then you could also follow me on IG if you want any personal readings done. Please look at the description below, and I will have my information for personal readings. And yeah, okay, all right, stay blessed, and you guys have a great one. I'll see you in another reading. Bye.